All right, we're doing the face. So I know I look super cute, right? With this hair clip, my hair's back, and I'm like, I'll fix my hair in a minute. I gotta get my face together. This is real life. This is how I get myself on point. Okay, so first, take the jacket off because I'm not trying to have anything hold these arms and hands back from doing their thing. We're gonna do spring look. I am so excited to do this with you guys because I feel like I have done this look, but not really recorded on camera. So I wanna introduce y'all to the spring collection right here. Beautiful, bold, amazing colors. And that's what we're gonna play in this morning. Yeah, I'm excited. So this green in here is an emerald, which is so stunning. And we have tons of bright, vibrant shades here. So I'm gonna really dig into these and create a really beautiful look just to kind of show y'all. These are the colors happening 2020 spring collection that you wanna make sure that you have in your makeup bag. So it may not be something you tap into every day, but you definitely wanna have some of these shades because I think that you'll be fully addicted. So this is what we're gonna jump into. And I want to tell y'all why I want to do this. First, my eye is more of a hooded eye shape, which is now my new reality. So I feel like I'm saying that all the time. I'm like, girl, I got hooded eyes. I got hooded eyes. You want to go to a meeting with me? Let's discuss our hooded eyes. I'm like, ah. I'm like really like trying to, it's so weird when something's so new in your like language, but this is my reality. So the reason I love applying my eye color the way I have is because of my eye shape. And so right here, you can see a good bit of my lid, right? But my eye is very full here, which is great because I can like really kind of expand my shadow. And so I want you to look at your eyes. I want you to define your eyes and figure out exactly what is your eye shape. I'm going to pop up some images so you can really kind of see, pause the screen, all the good things so you can really kind of detect like, okay, this is my eye shape. And then Amber, then I can help you really get and master the application technique. So what I'm gonna end up doing is really taking this bold color on my lid and really just taking a great transition color and blending it up. So take your emerald right here, okay? And we're gonna pop it right on the lid. I want y'all to be able to see what I'm doing. So I'm like, what mirror do I look in? I have 3 in front of me. I'm like, ah. And then I just take it right over the lid. This emerald is so in right now. Bold, beautiful emerald. Take it right there. I probably carried it up a little bit too high than I really needed to. So I'm just gonna explain that in just a second because as you kind of take this color and you're blending it into your transition up your lid, the color moves so much, so you really don't need that much of it, like up your lid. You don't want to have to carry it too high. Like that's probably about right. All right, so now I'm just wiping this brush out. Okay, and then I'm going to end up taking the same brush I'm going to use. It's fine. I'm going to go in right here with this color. It's called Hazelnut, which is the best brown you guys ever. I love this shade because it really helps you transition this so well. And I just am taking the point of this crease brush and I'm just kind of doing soft circular motions. As you can see, I'm not adding a ton of pressure. Like I'm really just going soft. And you can see how now they're starting to blend together. You have to really relate this like I'm painting. And if I want my 2 colors to really blend and soften together, then I've got to really add some motion to that. And I've got to be patient and blend it. Do you see how much like, wow, look at that. It's really blending together. All right, so there we go. And you just want to make sure. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna wipe that out a teeny bit. I'm gonna dip it back in my hazelnut. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just using the point of this brush. Can you tell? Just the point of that brush. And now I'm going right here. And now the biggest kicker is you want to go back in. I love to take my all over brush. These come in black on my website. So if you're on my website shopping for brushes, then obviously you're gonna notice them in black. Get the all over shadow brush. And now I'm just taking that hazelnut, I'm blending it in to underneath my eyebrows. I've already concealed under my eyebrows. I did a color called Biscotti. That was like a light skin tone, and I just did that. So, wow, that's a big pop, right? So what I wanna do now is I'm gonna get my black liner, and I want to, I know I just put it out here, here it is. I want to take my black eyeliner. This is actually called MK Black. Obviously, the product line that I love and I'm obsessed with is the Mary Kay brand. I've used this brand since I was in middle school, so it's like no doubt I love this brand. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end up taking this and I'm just gonna tight line. Can you see where I'm tight lining? This tight line is not for everyone because if your eyes are very like oily, then what's gonna happen is that color is gonna end up like hitting your bottom lash line also, and that can even darken up your eye look. So sometimes it happens to me, but I'm not mad at it. Like, it's okay, and I know it possibly will happen. But what I do to try to avoid that as possible, right, is I dip one of my smaller shadow brushes and I dip it in a color called Biscotti, and I end up like taking it right on my line, my lash line down here, my water line. And this helps. So my liner that I just tight lined with, it doesn't, do y'all hear me beeping? That's my pod. I don't even know if y'all heard that beep, but I heard the beep. It helps it from not even like sticking to the bottom. So I just kind of do that there, and then I clean that up in just a little bit. So, but I do that. Cool. All right. So, and my next step is I'm going to go ahead and do mascara on the top. And then once I get done with foundation and all of that, then I'm going to end up finishing the bottom lashes and smudging the bottom of my eye look. So I'm going to go ahead and take this Lash Intensity mascara. Is my favorite mascara out of our collection. This is like my number one. My number two favorite is the Ultimate Mascara. And then my number three is the Lash Love Mascara. I love a Lash Primer, and I don't know why every time I record with you guys, like I skip my lash primer. I realize that all the time. And I'm like, why did I do that? I just get in such a quick, like, let me put on my mascara, that I truly forget. So actually I'm gonna put it on my other eye, just so y'all can see that I love this mascara, y'all. This is like my ride or die, right? Like you have a product and you're like, nah, this is it. Where have you been all my life? Look at that mascara. Look at those lashes. Shut up, right? So good. So dang good. All right, so now I'm gonna prime my other eye. This is Lash Primer. Just like you want to prime, I'm painting, I'm doing my foundation, I'm doing my eyeshadow, all the things. You want to like make sure you're protecting your face, your skin, your lashes, all that. And it's it really just helps the product do a better job. So here we go, just put this all on. And I always refer to, like, I would never in my life go and paint something without priming it. Like, because, or I'm already like, well, I'm gonna have to use twice as much paint. So go get 2 gallons of paint. You know what I mean? Like, that's what's gonna happen. And so I'm very aware that primer is beneficial, but a lot of times it's like we skip it. And let me just be so transparent right now. I have been at a place, like, randomly in the last couple of weeks where I'm like, I don't want to wear any makeup today, right? Like, I do that all the time. Like, I wore no makeup yesterday. Like, it's not a big deal to me. But there's some times where I'm like, you know what? Let me just, like, pop on a little foundation and just get a teeny coverage. Like, look at these lashes. Shut up, right? So good. And I'm telling you the truth. It does nothing. If you skip a step, I'm preaching to y'all right now. If you skip primer, if you skip translucent powder, if you skip all these things because you're like, well, I can cut it, right? It's not a big deal. It's a big dang deal. Your makeup does not look as good. It doesn't last as long. And it is like reality, like, wow, my skin does not look radiant right now. It is crazy. You have got to just make sure you're doing all of your steps. Don't skip anything. If your skin is oily, don't skip a mattifier. Like, shut up, y'all. Don't do it. Ah, so bad. Okay, so now what I want to do is we're going to like really create this luminous, dewy makeup look that my skin is so happy with all the time. I'm like, where's my foundation? It's right in front of my face. I personally love a matte look. I love it because like when I do a lot of photos and all that stuff, I don't like a lot of glare, but there are some times where I'm like, I love a luminous look and I love a luminous feel. Like I love it. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the Luminous foundation and Beige in 150. I have some advice for my oily chicks. And also I have advice for like my skin super dry, but it comes in the matte shade, but I don't have it in luminous shade, right? The shade's a little off. You can use the matte foundation and then add one drop of this Nourishing Oil to your matte foundation, and it definitely will create also a really luminous and hydrating feel. So if you do have a matte foundation, you're like, I don't really want to get a luminous necessarily, we'll get the oil and drop one little drop in it, and it'll definitely really make that foundation super rich and luminous and moisturizing. So that's like a little tip. I love to make sure that y'all are getting advice and tips that I'm learning, that you're like, I'm gonna do the same thing. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this luminous foundation, and I am going to take it on the back of my hand. And then I'm also going to take, here it is, my illuminating drops. So these are illuminating drops that, you know, were limited edition. So I can't get them anymore for you guys. But if you do want them, find them in the store, or you may already have them like in your makeup collection, which is awesome. So grab out your illuminator and mix it in with your foundation, and it definitely creates a very pretty illuminating look. I've already applied my foundation primer. And so now I'm just going to go ahead and put on my foundation. I like to kind of pat it everywhere just to make sure I'm getting great coverage. If you need a little bit more, I'm going to go ahead and prepare my hand for the next application. So I'm ready for it. And I love how these drops work. Love them. So if you did end up getting any of these from the Mary Kay collection that season, awesome, because they are so good. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? You can already like really see that. So mix it in. I don't even know, I just like why I re-dipped that because I wasn't ready for it, but I did. It's fine, I'm committing. All right, so what I like to do is take smooth strokes, starting from the nose and working outward. Around the chin. Get really, really good layer here. The area that I love to layer up is around my T-zone. And this is definitely getting me in the spirit of like spring and summer. And I'm like, listen, y'all, here we go. Like, it's getting warm outside. I'm here. Who's hearing the birds chirp? Like, that gets me excited. We're, even in the mornings, like I'm hearing them like chirp their heads off. But especially like in the afternoons when we're really hanging out outside a lot, and I'm like, these birds are like really having the best time ever. They're having a little party. They are just loving this warm weather. And then I end up just patting the foundation around my T-zone because I just want to make sure the coverage that I'm getting right here is what I'm looking for. Yeah, just kind of easily dust around. Look at that, dewy, glorious. You may think, ooh, you super dewy, or you might be like, ooh, you super oily. It's dewy, girl. Dewy, luminous, bomb, ready for spring, okay? All right, so now what I'm gonna do is My biggest thing, you guys, is to like make sure I know where my product is when I'm looking for it, because honey, I'm on search, high search. Boom, found it. Huh. All right, is I take my light ivory, get a good little triangle here, get a good little triangle here. Y'all see, like sometimes I'm like messy queen, honey. Messy queen. There we go. Okay. Take it here, a little triangle there. Boom, boom, boom. There's my areas. Now, Beauty Blender right here. And on my website, it's called Blending Sponge, just so you're aware of the different names that this product has. Whoa, boom. Oh, love that. I mean, listen, y'all. When your girl gets it, honest, I just have to tell you. Thanks, Mom and Dad. So cute. Listen, it is really good. You need to compliment yourself. And if you don't ever, you need to start. You need to look at yourself in the mirror and you need to be like, today is the day. We got this. Look how cute I am. It just matches my shirt, y'all. Look at this. B&Q is expensive. Well, it is. When you really add up hair, accessories, clothes, makeup, bronzers, tanning, nails, like the whole thing, right? By the way, do spray tans. I'm not all about tanning bed, y'all. We ain't trying to kill your skin, honey. Spray it with some good fake and bake. You're gonna be good. And girl, it adds up. Wish you could write that off right for taxes, huh? Like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of money I could be writing off. A lot. So if you're in the beauty industry, bonus. All right, here we go, nose. Listen, I will have to say, if you live in the UK, I am over there working virtually. It's awesome. I'm looking for you guys. So if you're looking to be in the beauty industry and you're in the UK, hit a sister up, DM me, Instagram, wherever you want. I'm here for it. All right, so look at that right there. Like, I'm so glowy. Oh my gosh. I love this. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I have to take translucent powder and we're gonna set this right now. The best thing about setting your makeup, this is another little ticket. I'm telling y'all the truth. I have like, I think it's me like kind of experimenting to see what it's like not having certain products. So the other evening for the AML show on Thursday, Olivia and I were like, we did our makeup and we literally didn't set it because we were still doing other makeup for the show. So we primed, we did our foundation, we did like some bronzer and we didn't set it, spray it, nothing, nada. And we went on the show and then like halfway through the show, we were like, oh my gosh, our face. I am not even joking, you guys. It was like our makeup was just coming off. If you don't set your makeup, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? I understand you've got to be frustrated because I was like, this is not cool. Not cool at all. So here's translucent powder. I want y'all to see how I do this because I get asked that a lot. They're like, show me what you're doing. Take this right here. I just kind of like put it in the jar in the cap. Kind of do this number. Do this. Tap it. And then I place it under my eye. You can also do this with the Beauty Blender. You don't have to do it with a brush. I do it multiple ways. I'm just doing it with a brush today. It just depends on what I'm in the mood for. And today I'm in the mood for a brush. Like, I'm like, I want this soft, fluffy thing under my eye. Okay. All right. So we do that. So anyways, Olivia and I were both looking at each other. We're like, oh my gosh, our makeup. This is not acceptable. And we were like, we didn't set our makeup. That's the problem. And I was like, oh, can you imagine the women that don't have setting powder, translucent, and they're going through their day without even spraying their face with setting spray? How are they doing it? How are they getting through a work day? They're not. How are these moms feeling like I can juggle my kids today, and I know my face is still going to look bomb at 8 o'clock at night when I'm trying to like chill with my husband. Like, it's not. Like, it's going to look like it's coming off. Translucent powder setting spray is literally, you've got to have it. Even if you're just doing CC cream, even if you're just doing basic, do it, because it's going to keep the effort that you just did there, the money that you just spent on that makeup to get this amazing, flawless look. It's going to keep it in place. So don't skip anything or you're going to just feel like annoyed. Okay, so anyways, I just added that translucent powder. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do the bottom of my eyes. Do y'all see like my eyeballs go like, what am I doing? I'm trying to like, it's like I'm in the middle of a boxing ring and I'm trying to like dodge. I don't even know what it's like to be in the middle of a boxing ring. I don't even know why I use that as an example, because I would never be in the middle of a boxing ring unless it was like with, you know, a certain celebrity called Mark Wahlberg, and he was like, I'll teach you, girl. And I'll be like, I'm down. What time? No, I'm just kidding. Really not. Honest. I'm not at all. Not lies. Okay, so now I'm going to take this smudger brush, and I'm going to take it right underneath my eye. Just like that. I just want to smudge a teeny bit. But then I'm like, what mirror, again, do I look in? Bah! What mirror? Okay, I'm going to take it just like that. But the biggest thing is you really just want this to look really clean under your eye. You don't want to look like a mess. You don't want to look like you just got punched in the eye with a green, like, what are they called? They have a name. It's literally on the tip of my tongue. Paintball. Gosh, it's like, what is that called? Paintball. All right, and I'm going back with the colors I was using. I'm going back with that hazelnut shade. I'm going right here, and then I'm now doing the same thing. I'm doing a little blend action right underneath the eye. Again, I don't care if you're doing it underneath the eye, above the eye. You want it to blend. Want it to blend. So there we go. We blending it. I'm so into this. This is it. This is it. This is a cute look. And I think I'm so into it too because I'm wearing like a white top. Like if I was doing another top, I feel like it would like be too much. I don't know. Would it be too much? It would probably be just perfect. I'm just like getting too much in my head. Okay, so now I'm just going to take this up here. I'm just going to make sure everything's soft and smooth. Got a little powder on my brows. I get these little brows that are like out of control because they're definitely growing. Okay, anyways, I love this. Are y'all into it? Nah, I love it. Okay, so now let's do a little contour action, guys. Let's do it. Okay, so I take my latte. Boom, boom. Take it right there. Doom. And then soft, soft, soft swirl, swirl, swirl. Right there. Soft, soft, swirl, swirl, swirl. I'm going to end up making up a song for my makeup application with all the like words I make up. And we're going to have like this amazing rap song. Like I love rap, R&B. I love it so much. I'm so into like listening to Usher right now. Lecrae. Who else do I listen to? I'm like so into Bieber. Like I'm Bieber fever all the time. Like I'm like, I love Bieber's new album. Ariana Grande. Like I just love it. I love it. Okay. That I'm so into. All right, take this here. Take this here, jawline. Define that. Like I just got off of the operating table. Get that jawline. Blending those edges. Blending those edges. Is that a thing? I don't know. What is the beat? What does the tone need to be? I gotta figure that out. I need to figure that life out. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is take my big fluffy brush and I'm gonna end up now just like on the high points. I'm gonna end up taking my bronzer right through here, and just give a little glisten. Give a little glisten. I'm into that life. into that life. Okay, now what I need to do though is I need to blend. Like, I have to blend. We can't look messy, y'all. Not trying to be that life. Not trying to be that life. Okay, so right now we're gonna do the nose. Okay. I take another skinnier brush. Man, I'm like getting so good. It's, oh my gosh. It's like you are a doctor and you're like, hand me my scalpel, hand me my blender, hand me my this. That's exactly what's happening right now. And then I get right here, define that nose a little bit, honey. Concealer, concealer. Take a little bit right there. Take a little bit right there. Blend it. Good thing about this concealer is it really moves. There ain't no doubt about that. It's placed where you want it, that's for sure. Blend that through. And I find that I'm very, like, pretty quick at, like, boom, boom, let me put this here, boom, boom, boom. But y'all, if you do this to your face all the time, guess what? You would be like that too. You would do the same thing. And then I would be watching you going, what is she doing today? Wow, I'm getting it on that face. All right, favorite part. Are you ready for this action? It's like, are you ready for this jelly? I'm about to show you something amazing. I'm gonna take a bobby pin and I'm gonna take this moonstone and I'm gonna scrape a little bit like that. I'm gonna place it. Lies. I'm not. I'm gonna wipe the foundation that I had on my hand. Now, I'm gonna do that. Oh, I'm gonna take the oil and I'm gonna do this. One drop. See it on my hand? Boom. Now I'm gonna take my moonstone with the oil. Create a cream. Boom. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And it is really moving, y'all. Take it up here, take it up here. I'm really trying to sing today. Lord bless me with this voice. I need to share with the world. Okay, here we go. And then I'm just like, oh my God, love it. Love this so much. But y'all, I'm a stickler. I'm like, blend it. Blend that action. I'm really trying to be extra dewy. I'm gonna do a teeny bit more. A little drop of oil, boom. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. A little scrapey scrape right here. A little pop it right there. Look at that. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Da na 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 da da na 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 da da na 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 da na 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 na. I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening. What's the other? And underneath the moon. I'm not really sure if that's how it goes, but that's what it sounds like in my head. And if it sounds like that in my head, that's what's coming out. Wow. Hey, girl. What you doing? What you doing, girl? Oh my gosh, what am I doing, Amber? Now I'm getting carried away. Ah! Stop it. I just get too carried away. Too carried away. Too carried away. What am I doing with my life? Fixed it. Wow. Pretend you didn't see that. Pretend you didn't see that. I am obsessed. This is spring ready. Are you ready? Okay, something I am missing though is translucent, like right here under my eye. I want to make sure it's as close as I can get it right there, because I'm not trying to have any crazy creasing right there. And I went back, y'all know, with that concealer, so I want to make sure I'm setting that on my nose, wiping my brush out, and I just pat it like with my all over color. And then like around the edge of that highlighter. I don't want to cover it, just want to go around the edge. Like, y'all, I'm not even joking. If you could really see this in real life, like you like it here, just imagine it right here in real life. Whew. It is amazing. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is the lips and mascara right here, and we're gonna be ready. Outer lashes. Real close to the root. Sometimes if my lashes are really long, then I end up grabbing them at the end and making sure the mascara didn't go all the way to the tip because they're very long. And now I just kind of fluff that mascara on the tips there because I don't want translucent to be all over those. And I want you to notice, it looks like I have white liner on, but remember it's that powder that I did, so it's still there. So then I don't have the black smudgy there. So I really love that. For our cheek today, I'm gonna end up doing Rouge Rose, and I'm gonna take it right here on the top of this cheekbone and just really highlight like right here. And just circular motions right there. And then circular motions. Right there. Oh my God. I love this look so much. Wow. Okay, y'all ready for this pop of lip? To keep like a really young look also to your refreshing makeup springy look is to do like either a gloss or a lipstick that's very creamy. So I love that Mary Kay has the matte finish, but it also kind of has a gel combination to it, so it's very hydrating. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this now. Here, I'm not even gonna do a lip liner today. We need no liner with this. And this color is called Red Stiletto. So good. There's that, and then get a good I love that. And then we have this amazing Rockin Red Gloss that is so dang cute. So I'm just going to put a little bit here on my finger. I really don't even need it, honestly. Like this. Let's do it. I do a little bit. Right there. And look at that. I'm so into this, y'all. Always have to do that when I wear color on my lips down here. And I love this look. I am obsessed with it. Can y'all see how excited and happy I am? I love it. It's so refreshing. This color green is so pretty. This is so in, you guys. I mean, this is the look, y'all. I'm so into it. So tips, I hope that you got some today. In the comments, tell me what you loved most about it and what you got from this. Things that you're going to start adding into your makeup bag, your makeup regimen, whatever it is, or these little extra tips, adding this Nourishing Oil to your cream shadows to keep it more like a highlighter base, or even to your matte foundation. So I'm excited to hear what you learned today. So thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you in my next video. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm all about trying to teach y'all something, and I'm always breaking the dang rules. Finishing spray, get it out, shake it. It's like every time I get done, I shut off the camera and I'm like, oh my gosh, finishing spray. Here we go. This is the life. You really don't have to spray your face that much, but Lord, it feels amazing.